Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, J-Vloggers. It is me, Victor, King of the Morons. I sometimes like to call myself the godfather of J-Vloggers. Pretty pompous label that I gave myself. Man's gotta have fun, right? Got my little bottle of, little shot glass whiskey. And just like to update you a little bit. Now, I had 10 classes today. It's a great day. It's a great day to make some money in the real world. And I had a 1 hour break and I actually videotaped something. A video, of course, on, as you can see by the title, on the Rachel and Mira scandal, whatever you want to call it. But since then, some more things have come to light. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't want to tape the whole thing again. I already edited the whole thing. And I just finished doing a translation, so I wasn't able to just throw it up. And like I said, some more things came to light. So watch that, and at the end of this video, I'll tell you what else has happened since then. Okay? Hello there, morons. It is Victor, King of the Morons, here on the Give Me a Break channel with a commentary on the breaking drama that is exploding on the Rachel and June channel. It is, of course, about Kanadajin3. Rachel and June are calling her out on her trollish ways. If you haven't seen the video, stop this video now and go over there and check it out. If you've seen the video, then continue on with this one. It would be pointless for me to pretend that I'm not I'm an unbiased observer in this disagreement. But I do have something to say about Rachel's video. As I just said, it's kind of a war fest, which is actually a strength because it's quite factual, quite cold, like a yellow, like a lawyer's pad. Just gives the facts. It's not overly emotional. She's not screaming. She's not yelling. She's not crying. And it takes a long time to put that out there. Like a legal case. You just got to put them out there and let the jury, which is the internet, decide what they think. It's only been up a couple hours. I've been in class, and as you can see, the majority of people already pretty much they're believing it because it's true. It's the truth. Now about the video, Rachel really debated whether to make this video. She contacted quite a few people and they talked it over. A lot of the people who are involved in this behind the scenes. When I first heard about it, I was naturally being a drama whore. I was like, yeah, do it! But then I sat back and I thought, wait a minute. I went back on my words and I said, maybe you shouldn't do it because it's not really what your channel is about. And you don't really want to put out all that negativity out there. But as you can tell, she felt compelled to do it. And I don't blame her. I definitely would have done it. I honestly would have wasted so much time on her, to be honest. She was really thoughtful about it. I think, if anything, Kanadajin3 should be thankful that she actually thought about it and did it this way. She gave her a lot of consideration that I probably wouldn't have given her, and I know a lot of other people wouldn't have. So the strength and weakness of the video is both that it's dry and it's emotionless, right? Because, you see, as Maya, is that how you say it? Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So for Mira, and this is good advice for you, Mira, if you're watching, and I know you are, for you to counter this, you have a couple of choices. One of them, and this is the first choice, which I'll give you some other choices later. The first choice is make a video crying and pleading and yelling and showing your emotion and just trying to reach your core subscribers, because I'm sure there will be quite a few idiots out there who still support you regardless of the mountain of evidence against you. That might be one way to go. Another problem with Rachel's video, personally, I think, is that, wow, she really cared too much about some minor points in the beginning. It sounds like, when you're watching the videos, like, you got mad because someone wrote that and you blocked them, what's the big deal? But when you think about it, it is a big deal because this is not just a troll, which we get all the time. I had them guy last week who had 3 different accounts just to tell me that I'm Mexican and I'm not American, And then when you check his page, he's actually hitting on both white and non-whites. It's just, his thing. But this is not about me, so let's get back to this. The point is, this is not just troll comments. This is a friend who betrayed a friend. Because as Rachel points out in the video, and as she has told me in the past, she liked Mira. She actually liked Kanadajin3. I think even when I was like, I don't know if I like her so much, even then, Rachel was supportive of Kanadajin3. And that's really at the bottom of this disagreement. This is why this is a big deal for Rachel, and why it should be for anybody, because friendships are harder to find than love. When you have love, at least you get something out of it. You get a little romance, a little action, a little, love. Love is different. Friendship is tit for tat in a way, in a good way usually. And it's harder to come by, and it's especially on the internet. So I am disappointed in Kanadajin3. I can't believe you did this after all the support these people were giving you. Not just Rachel, you know other people out there that you attacked, and they were all female, apparently. I don't think you attacked any men. You attacked mostly all females. Why didn't you attack me? What, I'm not good enough for you?
I'm not cute enough for you? I'm not blonde enough for you? I'm not glamorous enough for you? Give me a break, man. Give me a break, man. Let's watch Victor from Japan.
But back to Mira. Mira's a little commentary on Mira. You might say automatically, oh, Mira's childish. Oh, she's young, she's childish. Yeah, but a lot of older people have done the same thing. So I don't think it's really a problem of a question of whether you're childish. It's something that the internet and the anonymity of the internet does to you that turns people into trolls. There was a case a few years ago, if anyone can quote it, find a link, put it in the description, of a mother who found out that her daughter had been hurt by her daughter's best friend. So she created a Facebook account and pretended to be this cool boy and then kind of romanced the other girl, and then eventually the girl, her daughter's friend, committed suicide. That kind of stuff happens, and she's a full-grown ass adult with kids, with a teenage daughter. So, you know, it's the internet, man. It's evil, right? As they say, the idle hands are the devil's workshop. And I guess in this case, it is true. And maybe that's what Mira's problem was. Maybe she had a little too much time on her hands. Maybe she should have gotten a full-time job. I am so busy today. I got this 1 hour break right now that I wasted most of the time sitting on the toilet. I gotta cut that out. Anyway, back to the point though. The point is simply she betrayed a friendship. So now the question is, what should Mira do? Now, first of all, I gotta tell you, I am disappointed. I love the J-vlogging community. It really hurts me when people hate each other, or people, especially real people, not just trolls. Trolls, you know, a dime a dozen. But when other J-vloggers hate other J-vloggers, I think it makes the whole community weaker. And it saddens me to see this because Mira really did help out with the J-vlogging Hanami party. And that was great, and I even now I appreciate that. And she got Charlotte to make a video to her, to appear in a video with her, and they really brought a lot of people out, and that was great. Now, however, what has this done? It's just tearing us apart, but, you know, she kind of brought it on herself, and I don't understand why. Because, as we all know, you attract more flies with honey than with vinegar. It's confusing to me. It's just perplexing. It's baffling to me why she would do this. When everyone has had her back, everyone's been supporting her, and this is how she repays everybody, by making sock puppet accounts and then attacking everybody? It's just bizarre to me. So what should she do? Well, she can, as I said earlier, she can make a video, an emotional plea, telling everyone it's a lie and crying and blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, only your idiots are going to buy that. And your virgin knights in shining armor who exist on the internet just to save damsels in distress like you. So I know there are some of them out there and they will do your dirty work. I highly recommend you do not sick anybody on anybody, because in Japan they have very strict laws regarding leaking personal information on the internet. And the police do track people and the police do arrest people. All you need is a criminal complaint. Now, Rachel herself is not even in the state, in Japan. She's in the States. Most of the time she visits here occasionally, but her husband is Japanese. And if he wanted to, he could easily file a criminal complaint if their personal information gets leaked. So I highly recommend you not attempt to do that. In Rachel's video, she alludes to judicial process or something. I don't think you got it. I don't think you understand. I told her, I think that's too like highfalutin English for her to understand. You will go to jail if you do that. In Japan, people have been arrested and have gone to jail for this already. Leaking private information, they have special laws for this. Do not do it for your own good. What should you do? I have a couple other choices for you. One is to completely say nothing, deny this whole thing, erase all your comments on Rachel's video, and start making right-wing videos supporting the Japanese right-winger, because those are the only people who don't give a shit about this, and they will support you. Those, however, are a small group. You'll become poster child, the poster young lady of the right-wingers, and that's fine, but I don't think you're going to make a lot of money that way. And it's not that much fun. You know, really, how many times can you praise Yasukuni and put down Korea and China, right? I've done it occasionally just for fun, or no, when I've had something to say, but I would not want all my videos to be about that. That's one choice. Your other choice is just apologize. You might think that's crazy, so wait a minute. Take a day or two. Take a couple days, think about it. You should think about it. You should think about what you did. You should truly realize that you made a goddamn mistake. Admit that you were stupid, childish, ridiculous, Canadian, whatever you want to say. Admit you made a mistake and apologize. Now, I doubt Rachel will forgive you, and a lot of the other girls, women, ladies that you insulted will forgive you. But I am confident the internet will forgive you. If you apologize, if you repent, if you truly say, hey, I was stupid, I don't know why I did that, I can't explain it, I realize now that it wasn't the right thing to do, I guess I was just jealous or childish or whatever, and if you apologize, the internet will forgive you. Better yet, apologize, then close down your channel. Not forever, close it down for a week, a month even. Come back, and this will have blown over partially, not completely, and you can rebuild your channel. And I think you need the money. So this is the only way I think I can see that you will keep your channel going, keep your channel strong. The internet does not like liars. They don't like people who are phony. They do not like people who are fake. They do not forgive that. Your only choice here is do a Jonah Hill and come out and apologize. That's what I think. You've been sending me messages online, which I've been ignoring because I was planning to make this video, Mira. I've got nothing against you personally, but I do believe Rachel's video. I do believe you trolled her. You made sock puppet I know you enjoyed that. Sock puppet accounts. And I think you should apologize. I think you really made a mistake, which is a shame because I liked you. And it took me a while to warm up to you. And now, here's one of the worst things. After I found out about all this happening, after I found this was, after this was all developing, I just stopped believing anyone who emailed me. We've lost trust. I cannot trust people now because I'm thinking, is this person Mira in disguise trying to fish some information? And that's sad. That's pretty pathetic. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I got to go to class. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Okay, welcome back after that 10-minute video. Hope you enjoyed that. I guess I was feeling a little bit light. I was hurried when I made that video. I was like, I got to rush to do that. Try to cut it up as short as possible to make it easier for you to digest. But I'd like to just summarize a few things and make up a couple points and give you a little more information. I was not in on this, but I knew it was coming. I advised Rachel on her video a bit. She took some of my advice. She didn't take some of my advice. That's fine. She's a big girl. In summary, the internet hates a phony. Mira has been found out to be a phony, and the internet is not forgiving unless you show repentance. Like I said in the video, I think the best thing for her to do, and I mean this honestly from the bottom of my heart, is if she wants her channel to survive in any form, is to apologize. Charlotte won't forgive her. I'm guessing. I don't know them that well. Rachel, I don't think will forgive her, but I think the internet will. And in a year or so, people will be subbing to her and having no knowledge of this. And maybe some videos will be up about it, but maybe not. Maybe they'll take them down. I think the best thing to do for her to do is to apologize. And if she doesn't, people are going to think she's a psycho. She will be forever labeled a psycho, and people will abandon her, and she will have no support. And the trolls will not let up. The trolls will not be tired. They have incredible stamina. They will go on forever and ever. Best thing you can do, I think, is close your account. And this isn't some ploy or trick for me to get rid of you, because we're not competing for the same subs. In general, I think the people who support you aren't really the people who support me. Whatever. I'm sure there's some crossover, but that's not the point. And it doesn't seem like you've learned your lesson. It looks like someone sent me a link to your Google Plus page, and you're apparently trolling yourself there, defending yourself using sock puppets again. Same stupid spelling mistakes. Other things, people are emailing me stuff about you, saying that you're online now, telling people that you've lost 3,500 subs. I'll be honest, I checked. Apparently she's lost 2,000 subs, at least. And those are probably good hardcore subs. But again, exaggerating and making it seem like you're the victim, not good. Here's the thing though, maybe you're telling the truth now, but nobody trusts you anymore because you lied so many times. You're saying that your parents had to delete their Facebook pages because people are trolling them, calling the houses, and you fear for your life, but you're online chatting with people. I don't know. That doesn't sound like someone who fears for their life to me. You don't know who's in that room, right? I mean, I know what's happening, so obviously if I can get it there, I'm not even in that room. But nobody believes you anymore. It's the boy who cried wolf all over again. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. Rachel was very considerate towards you. It isn't a cyber attack. She isn't bullying you. You threw away a lot of internet friendships for what? I don't understand. Something's wrong with you. You've got to face that. You've got to apologize. You've got to repent, and you got to get the fuck off the internet. That's my advice. Take it or leave it. And yes, I do know that you reached out and you wanted me to talk to you tonight, and I considered it. But I'm a pussy when it comes to crying girls. If I gotten on the phone with her and she had hit me with the tears and stuff, I might have had second thoughts, right? But I know this is the right thing to do, so I don't want to hear those. And I wouldn't believe her. Like, I would probably not make the video, but I would be thinking, fuck, she tricked me again. She's a liar, because I don't believe her. And I even talked to my wife. I said, what do you think? And she said, what for? Why waste your time? She made her bed. She's got to lie in it. It's a waste of time talking to her. That's what I believe. That's thankfully my wife backed me up on that. I was looking for my wife to say, no, go ahead and talk to her, but because my wife is a very forgiving person, she put up with my ass for years before we got married, right? So, anywho, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, this is not like Rachel said. Don't bother attacking Mira, but let me know what you think of my advice and leave it in the comments. Do you think a month off the internet would be enough? Would you forgive her? Or is my plan or my suggestion just an idealistic pipe dream? Let me know. Talk to you guys later. And good luck, Mira. You're going to need it.